Listen, life is not breaking you down even when it feels like it. It's building you. Every challenge, every setback, every sleepless night where you're wondering if you can take another step, it's all part of the process that's shaping you into someone stronger than you were yesterday. See, you think life is throwing obstacles in your path, but those obstacles, they are the path. Every difficulty is a workout for your spirit. Every disappointment is a lesson in disguise. Every person who doubted you is just fuel for the fire that's going to light your way forward. But here's the truth, you have two choices. You can see the weight life puts on your shoulders as a burden, or you can see it as resistance training. Muscles only grow when they're challenged, and the same is true for your character, your courage, your resilience. That pressure you feel right now, that's life strengthening you in ways you can't even see yet. When life knocks you down, it's not testing your ability to fall, it's testing your commitment to rise. And when you rise differently. You rise with more wisdom, more focus, more certainty about who you are and what you stand for. You rise with the knowledge that you've been through storms before and you can weather anything again. But don't just let life happen to you. Engage with it. Take the pain and turn it into power. Take the failures and turn them into foundations. Take the moments you wish never happened and realize they had to happen to make you the person you're becoming. One day, you'll look back at what you're facing now and say, that's the moment life was building me into someone unstoppable, and in that moment you'll understand it wasn't punishment, it was preparation. So stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this making me? Because the moment you do, you'll stop seeing walls and start seeing doors. Life is building you up. Stand tall. Push back, and when it's done shaping you, you'll be unshakable. Challenges are often misunderstood. Most people see them as roadblocks, interruptions, or unfair burdens placed in their way. But the truth is, challenges are the raw materials of growth. They're not there to stop you, they're there to shape you. Without pressure, there is no diamond. Without friction, there is no spark. Without resistance, there is no muscle. Life's challenges are the exact tools that forge resilience, determination, and inner strength, even when, in the moment, they feel like the very things tearing you apart. Think about it. If everything came easy, if nothing ever tested you, you wouldn't develop the capacity to handle more. You wouldn't know what you're capable of. Growth happens when you're stretched beyond your comfort zone, when you're pushed into moments that force you to think differently, act courageously, and dig deeper than you thought possible. Every time you face a challenge, you're being given a chance to evolve into a stronger, wiser, more capable version of yourself. The pain you feel in the middle of a challenge is the very proof that growth is happening. It's not meant to break you, it's meant to break the version of you that's too small for the life you're meant to live. Every storm that hits is not a sign that life is against you, it's a sign that life is preparing you for something greater. When you see challenges through that lens, they lose their power to crush you. Instead, they become your allies in the process of becoming. It's easy to get frustrated and feel like life is unfair. But here's the truth. Life isn't interested in being fair. It's interested in being transformative. Fairness is about keeping everything safe and predictable. Transformation is about growth, and growth is messy, uncomfortable, and sometimes painful. The people who achieve the most are not the ones who avoid challenges, but the ones who learn how to use them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. When a challenge shows up, it's not asking you if you're ready, it's demanding that you get ready. It's a call to rise to a higher standard, to think and act at a level beyond where you are now. And every time you respond to that call, you expand your capacity to take on even more. That's how life works. It builds you by giving you what you think you can't handle until you realize you can. So the next time you face something that feels too big, too heavy, too overwhelming, remind yourself, this isn't here to crush me, it's here to create me. Challenges are not life's way of saying stop. They're life's way of saying grow. Every obstacle is an invitation to step into the person you're meant to become, and the more you accept that invitation, the more unstoppable you will be. Pain is one of life's most misunderstood gifts. Most people run from it, numb it, or curse it, but the truth is, pain is a teacher, a fuel source, and a refining fire. It's the very energy that can propel you forward if you decide to use it instead of letting it bury you. Every wound carries within it the potential for wisdom, every heartbreak the seed of deeper compassion, every loss the foundation for unshakable strength. Pain is not the end of your story, it's the raw material from which your most powerful chapters are written. When you face pain, you have two choices. You can let it drain you, leave you bitter, and make you smaller, or you can take it, hold it in your hands, and turn it into something that serves you. The people who seem unstoppable are not those who avoided pain. They are the ones who learned to convert it into energy. They've turned rejection into hunger, betrayal into clarity, failure into strategy. They've learned that pain, when directed, becomes power. The reason pain has this potential is because it gets your attention like nothing else. It forces you to confront what's real. It strips away illusions and excuses. It demands that you dig deeper than you ever have before, and in that digging you find strength you didn't know existed. You find resilience that becomes part of your identity. You find a sense of purpose that no comfortable moment could ever give you. Pain also has a way of sharpening your vision. When you've been through something that shakes you to your core, you start to see clearly what truly matters. Trivial things fall away. Petty distractions lose their grip. You realize who you are, what you stand for, and what's worth fighting for. That clarity is power. It's the compass that keeps you on course when life tries to pull you in every direction. But here's the shift. You can't just passively wait for pain to turn into power. You have to make that decision. You have to choose to extract the lesson, the energy, the drive from what you've been through. That's where your power is, in the decision to rise, to channel, to transform. If you don't, the same pain that could have built you will eventually break you. The most powerful people you know have battle scars. They've cried, they've failed, they've doubted themselves. But they decided that the pain they experienced would become the reason they succeeded, not the excuse they didn't. They used it as a reminder of how far they've come, as proof that they can endure more than they thought possible. So the next time pain shows up, don't just ask how to make it stop. Ask how you can make it count, turn it into action, turn it into momentum, let it become the reason you push harder, love deeper, and live bolder. Because when you learn to turn pain into power, nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop you. Your perspective is the steering wheel of your life. Two people can face the exact same situation. One sees it as the end, the other sees it as the beginning. The difference isn't in the circumstances, it's in the way they interpret them. When you shift from asking, "Why is this happening to me?" to "What is this making me?" you change the entire meaning of your experience, and with it, the energy you bring to it. When you stay stuck in the question, "Why me?" you position yourself as a victim of life. You hand over your power to the circumstance, letting it dictate how you feel, what you do, and who you become. That mindset breeds frustration, hopelessness, and inaction. But when you ask, "What is this making me?" you reclaim the driver's seat. You start to see purpose in the pain, direction in the detour, and opportunity in the obstacle. You stop being defined by what happens to you and start being defined by how you respond. Perspective isn't about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing the frame through which you view it. A storm can be seen as something that destroys your path or as something that clears the way for a new one. A failure can be viewed as proof you're not good enough or as feedback that teaches you how to get better. It's the same event. The difference is the meaning you assign to it. The moment you change the meaning, you change your emotions, and the moment you change your emotions, you change your actions. That's the real power of perspective. It doesn't just change how you feel about your life, it changes what you do with your life. It turns setbacks into setups. It transforms breakdowns into breakthroughs. It rewires your mind to search for solutions instead of excuses. Here's the truth. Life will always give you challenges, but it's your perspective that determines whether those challenges become chains or wings. If you believe they're here to build you, you'll lean into them with strength. If you believe they're here to destroy you, you'll shrink from them in fear. The choice is yours every single time. This shift in perspective also impacts how others see you. When you face difficulty with a "what is this making me" mindset, you inspire people around you. You become the living proof that strength is a choice, not a condition, and as you rise, you lift others with you, creating a ripple effect of resilience and courage. So train yourself to pause in the middle of the storm and ask the question that changes everything. What is this making me? That one choice reframes your pain, fuels your growth, and keeps you moving forward no matter what life throws your way. When you master perspective, you don't just survive life's challenges. You use them to rise higher than you ever imagined.